John and Emily, in their late 30s, stand before a mansion's grand entrance. Ivy climbs the walls, and the fading sun casts a warm, golden hue over the facade. The air is still, and their footsteps echo through the entrance hall as they step inside, setting the quiet, eerie tone. Unable to sleep that night, Emily mysteriously finds herself standing in the mansion's dimly lit portrait gallery. Moonlight filters through tall windows, illuminating ornate frames. Emily's glance is fixed on an old, oil-painted portrait of a young woman whose eyes seem to follow her. Other portraits line the walls, their occupants gazing into the present. Unsettled, as to how or why she is there, Emily trudges back to bed. Back in her candle-lit bedroom, Emily's eyes widen as she wakes. Her bed has been transported to another time. Suddenly, a cold breeze brushes against her. Shadows dance on the walls. Dismissing the strange occurrences, a disembodied handprint forms on her arm. Emily's gaze lingers on the willowing shape at the end of her bed. But, rather than scream for her husband John, she slowly drifts back to sleep. But sleep does not consume her. Emily wanders the halls in a trance. Awakened from her trance, Emily now finds herself sitting at an antique desk, the diary of an ancestor open before her. A single candle casts a flickering glow, revealing her intent expression as she reads. Her eyes close, and the room shifts. She finds herself in a moonlit, ancient chamber, witnessing the events of her ancestor's unfair trial for witchcraft as if she were there. Finding his wife gone, John searches for her through dimly lit hallways. Growing more apprehensive as each second ticks by, John becomes aware of shadows dancing at the periphery of his vision. As he feels the sudden weight of eyes upon him, John inexplicably is driven more inexorably to find Emily. Disregarding living nightmares, John continues his quest down long creepy corridors to find Emily. John finally discovers Emily standing in a chamber bathed in moonlight, symbols etched into the walls. She is holding a handwritten parchment, her voice steady as she recites verses of remorse and empathy. Candle flames flicker with an otherworldly intensity, casting dancing shadows on the walls that seem to sway in rhythm. Acknowledging Emily's fears, together they resolve to uncover the truth and put an end to these mysterious and unearthly hauntings. In a moonlit chamber adorned with symbols of justice, they stood, candles flickering with emotions long suppressed. Ghostly images materialize at the windows, their ethereal features etched with a sense of longing. Emily's unwavering curiosity has led her to this pivotal juncture. Armed with the knowledge of her ancestors' suffering, she crafted a rite that resonated with history's pain. Resolutely chanting ancient verses, Emily visualizes the countenance of her long-dead relative. In the midst of internal turmoil, Emily's voice emerges, a soothing melody soaring above the disarray. The atmosphere quivers, a translucent curtain parting to unveil the phantom presence of her forebearer. Ethereal and evanescent, the spectral figure materializes, draped in the gossamer threads of time. As the ghost approaches Emily, it mirrors her appearance. Their common lineage echoes in their appearances, blurring the boundary of reality and the ethereal. Within this eerie fusion, their gazes intertwine, communicating wordlessly across dimensions. In this fleeting juncture, mortal and otherworldly merge, their eyes conveying a wordless empathy that surpasses language. As Emily's verses of remorse and commiseration puncture the silence, the cries of every anguished spirit echo through its time-worn walls, their agony unleashed with raw intensity. The spirits are gone, at rest. The ethereal cries begin to wane, replaced by a mournful serenity. The mansion's atmosphere shifts from tumultuous to serenely peaceful. As the first rays of dawn illuminate the mansion's interior, casting a warm, gentle glow. John and Emily stand side by side, their expressions reflective of the journey they've undertaken together. The mansion's atmosphere is now one of tranquility, as if the echoes of the past have finally found peace.